Hello snowboarders of the internet. I am Kevin here with AngrySnowboarder.com with another edition of Top 5s, the only top 5 show in snowboarding. Today I'm talking about my top 5 least favorite snowboard boot technologies. The stuff that people are using to make snowboard boots that just doesn't make sense or I hate. Apologize that Avran couldn't be here. He has conjunctivitis. Number 5 in my least favorite boot technologies is from BOA. It is not BOA. It is BOA's Spectra Lace specifically. I have yet to come across a boot that uses Spectra Lace that wouldn't be better served using a regular cable. It just doesn't make sense. It's lighter, okay. Do we really care about 6 ounces difference? If that? No, we don't. It's an exposed Kevlar lace and it just doesn't really make much sense to use. I mean, maybe if you really need to get around a really tight corner, that stuff's not going to bind up and it's not going to destroy the guides as much as the cable will, but you're smart, engineers. Figure out a different way to route that cable so that you don't have to make that crazy hairpin turn and use a regular cable. Especially if it's on the exposed side of the boot. If it's totally on the inside, fine, whatever, do what you want. But on the outside, please do not use Spectra Lace. You're just asking for those things to get cut and shredded and break, and then they are the worst things to replace. So stop using those. It doesn't help. Moving right along here to number 4, and that is Shrinkage tech, or smaller footprints. Burton was really the culprit of this. They started marketing this 10 or 15 years ago, I don't know, back when boots were still super bulky, and Burton started finally pulling in their footprints to make stuff fit better on boards. So instead of getting to an 11 and needing it wide, now you only needed a 12 and needed it wide. Well, that was 10 years ago, and everybody's caught up, and everybody's boots are about the same size. So stop marketing that. All you're doing is making my job harder when somebody comes in and says, I want this brand because I wear an 11 and I don't want to route a wide. And then I have to go through the whole process of explaining to them, that doesn't matter. Everybody's caught up. Shrinkage tech doesn't help. It's the same across everybody. And in fact, the one brand that I can really think of that isn't actually marketing a smaller footprint probably has the smallest footprint, and that's Ride with the Fuse. That boot is extremely small, very compact, and they don't care about marketing it. So just stop marketing that way. It's not a technology anymore. It's consistent across the entire industry, so leave it alone. It doesn't help anyone. All right, number 3. This is really more of a lack of a technology, to be completely honest. Pretty much every boot you're gonna go try on above 200 bucks is gonna have a heat moldable liner to it. And that's become such a pervading technology in snowboarding that people just expect it. So if you're an engineer out there or PLM or whoever and you're deciding what goes into boots, do not put anything other than a heat moldable liner in your boots. At this point, they're not too expensive to use. You can easily make a boot under $200 and use a heat moldable liner, so just do it. It helps the customer, it helps me as the boot fitter. It's just better. They're warmer. Literally everything about a heat moldable liner is going to be better than just a good old-fashioned garbage EVA liner. So stop using those. They don't help. They don't save you that much money. I guess if you're trying to make an $80 boot, then go for it. But why would you do that? Don't do that. Heat moldable liners are better. Use those. All right. All the way to number 2 here. We are at number 2. The second one. My second least favorite. And it's bad Speedlace systems. Oh, how infuriating they can be. The least favorite thing of my existence is going to put a boot on somebody and then watching them struggle to try and tighten it because your dumb Speedlace system doesn't work. Again, I'm talking to you engineers. This video seems to be mostly geared at you guys. Stop using bad Speedlace systems. Solomon, Burton, you guys are doing great. You guys have had those for a while. Solomon, you basically invented Speedlace. Burton, you've basically been using the same system for the last 15 years and you've got it pretty well down. I actually use a Burton Speedlace boot. So I don't hate Speedlaces in general, I just hate crappy ones. Like the Deluxe system doesn't stay tight. The original Nitro system didn't stay tight. 32 Fast Track, you actually just couldn't get tight. The Adidas Speedlace system, which I think they actually just finally got rid of. The mold on the little cleats, it was basically the Burton system and somehow they fucked it up because the mold on the cleats wouldn't grab the laces and they, like, you flex into the boot and they just pop out. How does that not come up in your R&D? They're like, oh, this is tough to do. Can you explain that to me? So stop using Speedlace systems. And to be completely honest, If you're not going to use one that's really simple and just makes sense and just works, don't do it. Just throw BOA on there, okay? And if somebody doesn't want BOA, then they can buy laces. Honorable mention on this one is heated liners. So not a technology that's supposed to trap heat, but actually physically heats your boot up. They were just never very smart, and the companies then go bunk, and then I've got to try and sell boots with this little cord sticking out of the tongue that you can't buy batteries for anymore, and people are asking me what it is, and I have to explain it, and they're like, oh, that's really cool, and I'm like, yeah, you can't use it though, because the company doesn't make batteries anymore. Stop doing that. It's just dumb. It's just dumb. That's really all it is. It's dumb. Alright, you've made it all the way through the video to number 1. My least favorite boot tech, which in my mind is really just a lack of a boot tech. Some companies market this as an actual advantage, and that blows my mind. And that is full foam soles. Why? Snow slippery. I don't know if you guys knew that, but it is. And guess what? Foam, no grip. Doesn't have grip. Sliding around on your board, you can't skate in the lanes, they get icy, you fall over, it's a terrible time. Yeah, your boot's light, zippy. I don't care. Maybe it's smoother. Whatever. I don't care. Throw some rubber spikes on the heel and the toe. You don't even need to use a lot. Just enough. Just enough. Full foam soles are stupid. They're less durable. You have no grip. And I hate them. Stop using them. Is there something in boots that you haven't experienced with that you just loathe? Hit us in the comments. Let us know what you despise about boots. And yeah. Keep those comments coming.
No BOA.
No BOA. Just kidding. Avran loves BOA. Thanks for watching my top 5 least favorite boot techs. This video has been during Angry Snowboarders Boot Month. Keep checking out the stuff. We're going to be talking about boots all month. Click the subscribe button. Click the bells. Make sure you get notifications when these videos are coming out. And check out Angry Snowboarder VIP. It's a great way to support us and keep these videos coming to you.